It's been the toughest, most extreme riding I've done in my life.
We got 1 GS through the river, and this is what I look like from pushing.
I fell 5-6 times in 2 kilometers.
This is officially the hardest I've fallen.
You're stony.
I've just been drinking stony the whole.
Yes, well, it's keeping you awake, that stuff. Tell you what. 3 AM, now in Springbok.
I'm a guy that likes my.
Marius Liggies, what?
What is liggies?
Is that it?
What is it?
How are these bikes doing? Nothing fallen off yet.
Okay.
Looking good.
Beautiful. You put on that cruise control.
Just goes.
Just doesn't matter what the road throws at it, it just stays there.
How you guys feeling?
I have a bit of a sore neck now, but I feel better. I've slept a little bit. And last night I just couldn't sleep, but since this morning I actually got a bit of sleep.
Cunene, Richard Nixon, back again, moonshot, Woodstock, Watergate, punk rock, Bacon, Reagan, Palestine, terror on the airline, Ayatollahs in Iran, Russians in Afghanistan, Wheel of Fortune, Sally Ride, heavy metal, suicide, foreign debts, homeless vets, AIDS, crack, burning gets, hypodermics on the shore, China's under martial law, rock and roll, cola wars, I can't take it anymore.
Honestly, jullie doen zo erg.
It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, but when we were gone, it still went on and on and on and on and on and on. Just having a good time, having a good time. Shooting star leaping through the sky.
Are you having a good time? Having a fantastic time. Right, you Jason?
Oh yeah.
There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man.
You think you're gonna get everything in?
Depends what you're talking about.
That's what she said.
Yes, I do believe so. I don't have a pot though, I've only got like this pan thing which kind of doubles up with a pot.
Well, I'm bringing a pot with.
And then I've got a kettle. Can I just ask Jason, are we going to fill up with fuel tomorrow,
No, that will only be in a couple
So
of days.
this can go,
You can pack that far away.
but this car, I'm going to put it on the outside because this is just going to cut and damage. Get to find it.
Like an atom bomb, about to explode. I'm burning through the sky. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey! Don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me.
Make the thing around the neck short and we can If it's somehow necessary to approach the destination urgently, that thing can come off when you run.
Get your position and then you unclip it and you roll it down. And then you just once you finish, close it. And you press the crawlies that can go in there.
You're not giving enough detail in this instruction.
No.
In between you have to step away to make sure that while you're rolling it up.
Extremely important in this demo is that your toilet roll is actually already unlocked. That
Always might become a balancing issue.
Yeah.
I must say, if you're ever gonna have a stomach problem, you don't want the locked toilet roll.
Yeah.
I think that's secondary worries at that stage.
But I think this is fantastic. Jason told me to buy it, but I didn't want to buy it. And then he told me, don't buy this thing. I didn't even know what it was.
It's quite big though.
It's a bit bigger than I thought it was, but it's waterproof. Which is the other problem we
I
had
bought
last
fly, I
time.
can't
But
buy
toilet paper wasn't so usable by the end of the day.
I'm just gonna put it in a
Ziploc.
But you can do it to make it a little bit smaller if you take out the
hole in the middle.
Hi.
Yes. And I'm telling you, after my little Rietfontein experience, I'm telling you, sand is a little bit nerve-wracking.
Voor je gaan rond met stommel.
So here we are.
Yes, sir. Can you believe it?
So how far are we driving today, guys? Where are we going all the way up to?
I think we're going to do about 900 kilometers.
I'm really used to doing 700 k's in a day. So
we don't have to do that. We mustn't kill ourselves the first day. We must see what it's like.
I'm pretty keen to just take it easy, and I don't mind camping here in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, maybe we should head in that direction.
See how far we get and just...
It's also sometimes happen that you run into stuff. Well, not sometimes, it happens that you have to change your plans. You run into a full river or something and you change your plan.
This map is going to give me the heebie-jeebies. Because it doesn't fit into that.
So the idea would be for us to head up these roads till we get to Kalkveld, and then west again.
Yeah,
That way.
that looks good.
Yeah, that guy definitely said 4 times, don't go right, there is nothing there, you're going to waste your time. So
There's a shitload of ticks, so
yeah, you don't stop there.
I don't think it's good to set up camp in a
you get
river.
shitloads of the ticks do shitload.
Yes, it's amazing. I'm telling you, we're like surrounded.
You sit and you literally see like,
The ground
at
like-
any time you see like 6 of these things trying to get onto you.
I had the heebie-jeebies for like 5 hours after that.
Yeah, because you think maybe one got into my pants
Boots or your...
Yeah, and
I don't
then
know how they sense you, but
then
they know you're there and they come.
Then your pants pull some of your hair and you go like, yes, what is it? Yeah.
And you said, because you said nervous about being bitten, because you'll end up in the middle of nowhere with tick fever and not be able to ride the bike.
If you put a tarp down, do they climb up over there?
Yes. Yeah, no, they're robust little bastards. Step on them, they just keep coming. Eh?
Yeah, the only thing that kills them is fuel and lighter.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, we used
Do we
to.
have a lighter?
We used to do it. We used to do it. Yeah, that's the best to actually, even if they're stuck, like
burn them off.
you burn them. Yeah.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. And I know. We shouldn't even think about tomorrow. Sweet memories will last a long, long time.
Hulle almal ry verby. Ek kon nie 'n foto van die vinger klip nie.
Ek het gesien. Maar dit was so donker, jy kon nie meer die vingerklip sien nie.
Nee, dit was stunning, man.
Alright, we've decided we're gonna deflate our tires. We're gonna attempt a bit of a sandy road. Check this out. Dried up riverbed. About 30 k's worth. Should be good fun. How are you feeling there, Morris?
I feel like victim number 1.
What pressures did you go to there?
1.2, 1.2.
1.2. See how that works out. What are you aiming for, Jared?
I'm gonna go for like 1.8.
1.8.
Yo, that's like
That's quite high.
Why? Zet jy al die traction control alles af? Oh my.
Okay, Marius, tell us here now, what happened?
My traction control.
Damn traction control.
My traction control just kicked in and I switched it off. And I don't know what happened. So let's see. What is the check for any damages?
No, you look good. There's a bit of sand in your one pod, yeah.
I was well on speed when I went to second gear. My traction control just kicked in, which was very irritating. So lesson number 1, don't do that when you want to go on sand. Enough falls for the day, you take it out.
I feel your heart and blow the dust from your eyes. And in the dark, things happen faster. I love the way you sway your hips next to mine.
That's the most awesome shower here, stopped at a random farm. Check this out.
We needed it desperately. We actually washed all our clothes. We're ready for another 2 days of no showering.
Looks like you unpacked your whole bike here.
I had to get to the stuff to wash myself. But it's a game changer. I have a smile on Jared's face now, so we'll be able to deal with him for the rest of the day, I think.
How was that shower?
Back in my happy place.
Are you feeling like a man again?
I am indeed.
I heard the pump going here, Nana. What were you up to?
I'm just my little lights flashing for my tire pressure is irritating me, so I just pump my tires a bit.
Okay. So what what pressure does the light come on at?
Starts at 2.
2 bar.
Yeah, anything under 2 bar.
Okay. What happens when you get to a sandy section with the tires at 2 bar?
You just accelerate. Okay, so we've done basically 2 nights of camping.
How much distance have we covered since yesterday?
We've covered 40 kilometers, I think.
In a day and a half.
In a day and a half, we've done 40 kilometers.
And it's not like we've been resting.
Our first camping site was sweet. It was luxurious. 4 out of 5. We had breakfast. We had nice camping site, and we thought this is it. And then we woke up in the morning and we went to our next trip. And halfway through, we got some serious red sand. It was like, man, it was so bad that afterwards we spoke about it and we said that was scary. It was stretches and stretches of red sand, and it was tough. But as if that wasn't enough, we got to this river crossing, and Jason said, this is the road that some of the guys take. And we turned right onto basically on the river, on the Santrivier River. Santrivier River. And we said we're going to give it 2 kilometers a chance. I fell 5-6 times in 2 kilometers. I got stuck about 2 times. I was so tired I couldn't lift my left elbow. And then we decided that we are going to give it another shot. So we covered about 10 kilometers. And it was really, really tough.
Before we realized we were being stupid.
Yeah, before we realized we've been stupid, we were actually driving in the riverbed, which is quite hectic. And then we found out that there's roads crossing over the river the whole time. But don't let that fool you. That is just temporary relief to extreme sand riding. So what you do is you get this nice, comfortable little rocky ride, and then you get sand. Then you struggle your ass off, and then it's nice, and then sand. So eventually we were so tired we couldn't move.
And then there's some moose obstacle that you have to get through that breaks all your momentum. It takes you 20 minutes to get through that. You're so tired after the obstacle that you struggle to manage the sand again.
Yeah.
And that's what makes this river tough. If it's just a river for 30 kilometers and it's consistent, I'm sure you get on, and after a while you just ride at 30 k's an hour, and like in 3 hours you'll be done.
I mean, where we slept was like really, like it took effort to get there. I mean, we literally slept. I mean, when we ended up, it was like, okay, we can't go any further. We've had serious challenges to get there.
Well, ironically, when we were traveling in the riverbed, we were going faster than when we were traveling on these little side roads. I don't know why. In the riverbed we were doing like 30. Here we're averaging less than 20.
Well, I'm just thinking, but it's just also just luck, because you can get to a point where it's just going to be.
But that's.
I mean, this is a riverbed here. We got the riverbed here, and we struggle.
This is like soup. This is exactly what I'm.
This is like our pasta that we ate. It didn't.
If the whole river, looked like that there where we started, we would be in Palmbach a long time ago.
Yeah.
But if it's all these places we actually have to get off the river, or where the river has rocks and islands in it that you have to cross, that is what makes this river very challenging. It's definitely not to be underestimated. which I think we've done.
Yeah.
I mean, even this morning I thought we'd be in Palmbach by 2-3 o'clock latest today. And I mean, by 5 o'clock, when did we arrive here? We are like 10 k's from where we
camped. I think I did well. We did well under the circumstances. We had good progression. It's just the obstacles, the amount of obstacles is what kills you. And whether it's me falling, which I mean, I had fell at least 4 times. It was flipping difficult falls where we had to get out of a ditch and get out of this. And that breaks you, because everybody's sweating. This is a fatigue game. Actually, it's not really skill.
That's true, because if it's okay if you think you have to ride like deep sand for an hour, because that's what you usually think. Sand, I can do it. But if you do that in 40+ degrees, almost 50 degrees heat, and you do it for 6-7 hours, after the first 2 hours, you're so tired from picking up bikes and sweating that you just don't have the physical power anymore to really cope.
Yeah.
And it becomes just exponentially more difficult the longer you're busy with it.
So we had two miracles that happened today. The first miracle was that we found a place just as we got through some of those difficult terrain. We found a beautiful little farm village type of thing. I don't know if it's a farm or a village, but it was just like an informal settlement. But it was stunning. It was well looked after. There was beautiful yellow flowers on the grass. You know, it wasn't grassy, but it was like sand with yellow flowers. There was horses. There was goats. You know, that it felt like we were a little bit back into a level of civilization. We spoke to the guy, the very friendly guy. He gave us permission to use some water. It's obviously borehole water. And then we asked him. We said to him we'll give him something, and he allowed us to shower and wash our clothes there, which was an incredible luxury after a day and a half of just extreme sweat, extreme riding, and really tough terrain. We then thought that we were all freshed up. We spent time there, which I think is another thing that we need to discuss, because we spent a lot of time there not knowing what we were in for. And well, we are now sitting at another miracle where we actually got stuck in a bank just across there, and another guy approached us, and then we spoke to him, and we struggled a bit again, and then I decided that we're going to go and speak to them at their shacks. They've got beautiful shacks. They cool the ground with water, so the temperature difference is from about 40 to about 30, which makes a big difference, and they had fresh water. And then we spoke to him, and these guys were just so friendly. They said there's a place up here where we could overnight. And I'm telling you, if we didn't have this miracle here, we would have been in serious trouble. Our water reserves were very low. The terrain is very harsh, hot terrain, and we would have had a tough time camping tonight.
I mean, to put it in context, how long did do you think it took us to do the last 2 kilometers today?
3.5 hours,
yeah,
3 hours?
Probably more than 3 hours to do the last 2 kilometers. It's that tough. You do literally 200, 300 meters, and everybody stops to have a rest, and you feel like having a heart attack.
Yeah.
It is tough.
Or you drive 50 meters. 50 meters is that sounds like nothing. You drive 50, you pull away, and literally after you pull away, 10 minutes later or 10 seconds later, you're in such tough terrain that your bike goes all over the place. And then basically what happens is you either fall, and we all have to stop and pick up the bike, okay, or you have to, recover yourself, but that takes energy. And I think we were really blessed that we made this camping terrain. It's been the toughest, most extreme riding I've done in my life. And I'm said to Dirk, for about 40 minutes today, I really enjoyed it. The rest of the time was survival. I still say it was really survival. Not necessarily survival that you're going to die of food, but survival to get to the next spot, and actually to get to a place where we know we can move on again. So that's us. That was basically our second day or third day of riding, and our camping that side was fantastic. We had awesome time. We made a fire. We thought leopards are going to attack us. It's all open plan. Jared had a little bit of a worry. He was in his tent early. I went and slept early. So it was challenging. It was really challenging.
Go back to my camera, I would have been fine. That thing, I'm telling you, when I just before I found my camera, I actually fell and I had to pick that bike up on my own. I'm telling you, I inch it up like inches. And way back, yes, when I stopped there under that tree where you guys are waiting with that heat, I thought I was gonna pass out.
Yeah, and it's not that I mind, but after we redistributed the weights and I took the extra tools and the chair, my going got a lot tougher. Suddenly I was all over the place. The bike was too top heavy for me to stay upright in the sand, and even when it starts to topple over, it is very hard for me now to keep it up.
Jason
so
helped me repack that bag on my bike. That made it's a different bike. It feels like a plastic now. But this section of sand was still hectic.
Oh. And it's just so hard to give you an idea. We stopped at one place. It's not like normal routes that we stop and we think, okay, we're going to cool down. It's literally too hot. What we do is we strip down into all our clothes, out of all our clothes.
Into underwear, yeah.
Into our underwear, take a little bit of water, wet it, and actually just wet ourselves to get our body temperature to get low enough to actually recuperate. And that's what happens the whole time, is you can't stop and get a breath. The breath is not the problem, is your body temperature is just too high. Your fatigue levels is at its max. And I mean, just the fact when we got here and we could cool down was like, within 10 minutes Jason said, you know what, I can actually go and ride again. My body temperature is back to normal. And that is the challenge of this place, is we need to leave earlier, we need to ride early sessions. And unfortunate part, it's not Cape Town. The sun doesn't rise early. It rises at 6:30, and at 7 it's hot. So you don't really have a window of opportunity to ride in cold and in cool weather. It's really, I mean, this morning we tried it, and it lasted about 10 minutes, and then we were at 30 degrees already. So that's another challenge. I mean, we're sitting here, the sun is set, there's lightning at the back, so it should be cool, and it's still 30 degrees.
I wonder if the temperatures ever dropped below 20 degrees last night.
Yeah.
Right? Because when that sun came out like 8 o'clock this morning, it was hot, like beyond 30 for sure.
I didn't check the temperatures today, but yesterday we went up to 48 degrees, and that's hot.
And I mean, last night you checked the temperatures at like 8 o'clock. What was it? It was still...
It was 30s. It was well into the 30s.
Yeah.
And also, what's very interesting is that we're learning, there's a difference between adventuring and surviving. All our nice adventuring things are a burden to us, and is too much weight, or it's just stuff that we don't use. We all want electrolytes, water, survival stuff. So we're going to try and update you guys after our stop at where?
Palembang.
At Palembang, because we're going to think about this and get more survival tools and less luxuries. I chucked away my coffee, chucked away my plunger, gave my chair to Dirk, but he's going to get rid of it soon as well. So luxury is going down the drain. We need to be lean and mean and light, and to be able to make it through this sand.
I call you, I need you, my heart's on fire. You come to me wild and wild. You come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams. Speak the language of love like you know what it means. And it can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong. You're simply the best.
On this piece of river crossing, and it's like soap here, and doing 60 k's an hour, front wheel out under me.
Yeah. Damage?
Crash bars are scratched and tappet cover dented.
Stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say.
Horace, what happened to you?
Ek het deur die goeie dinges gery. My side stand caught a nice foul pile, and it
Oh, you missed that one.
Heart's the star of every night and every day. In your eyes, I get lost, I get washed away. Just as long as I'm here in your arms, I could be in no better place. You're simply the best, better than headlong, you got a new goal, and you're rushing headlong, out of control, and you think you're so strong, but there ain't no stopping it. Nothing you can do, no, there's nothing you can do about it. No, there's nothing you can do about it. And you're rushing headlong, you've got a new goal, and you're rushing headlong, out of control. You think you're so strong, but there ain't no stopping, no, there's nothing you can do about it. Be a man with a stick in his hand. She used to be a woman with a hot dog stand. Did it do? Now you got soup in the laundry bag. Now you got strings, you gotta lose your rag. You get it in a fight, then it ain't so groovy when you're screaming in the night. Let me out of this cheap movie. Headlong down the highway.
So you can go around.
Rushing headlong, out of control, and you think you're so strong, but there ain't no stopping, and you can't stop rocking, and there's nothing you can do about it. When a red hot man meets a white hot lady, oh, soon the fire starts to rage and gets more than half crazy. Oh, now they start freaking every way you turn. You can't start walking 'cause your feet got burned. It ain't no time to figure out from right. There's reasons out the window, better hold on tight. You're rushing headlong. Headlong. Yeah, you think you're so strong, but there ain't no stopping, and there's nothing you can do about it at all.
There's no more. Yes, I fucking say. Just get drop here. Okay. Tiene tres. Again. Cut.
Probeer maar, ek kan net die baie keer afgehoor.
Hey, I say. Okay, but
Okay, Jared, maybe let me try to get it a bit.
nervous.
No, the problem is you're pulling it over, then I'm more concerned with keeping it up than pushing it.
You're gonna need help.
Yeah.
You must give it. You must give it a bit. You must keep your momentum. Stop. Extra points for style.
Ek het nie lekker voeting hier waar ek nou is nie. En as jy hierdie kant toe leun.
Wat moet ek doen?
This is going to be awkward. Hou net reg op.
Vergeet hom. Okay.
sal nou geweldig wees as we deur die hele ding kom.
This donkey's fast. It's faster than our bikes. Tell us, yeah, what's your plan?
My plan is to get over these rocks
How are you going to do that?
carefully. Oh man.
Gooi jou nie bietjie op die voorwiel. Gooi jou nie op die
Nee,
voorwiel.
gooi baie. Nee, is wel 'n klomp close calls en een so gesien. Dis wat ja. Sien waar ek gestol het was hier.
Give it gas, give it gas. He's got the right idea though. No, it's flat enough there, it should get going.
Loop net terug grond, dat jy net ek wil net jy dit moet te ons moet doen wat ek gedoen het. Ons moet jou hier kry dat jy
You'll start from where you are now. There's traction there. You spin it a little bit and then you'll get going.
ja, you're right, it will get going, but you're not going to get on the pegs before you hit the rocks. Because it's
So
going to
what?
do like that when it starts.
But that's fine. Just sit in the saddle and put your legs up. Go, go!
Come now, man. Jy kan terugvat.
No, you'll start from there. There's lots of traction, truly. But Maurice, you're pulling the front brake while you're trying to go.
That's right.
Look how we struggled yesterday with the engine helping. We're not going to get it through.
Okay, Jason.
I must get off the bike first, which is a tricky affair without any stands. On a slope.
So you're going to walk it through?
Yeah.
If that thing starts in here, I'm not telling you. I'll maybe leave some stuff and lift Jason, but I'm not telling you.
Why you can go this way? Where do you go?
He's taking the other route.
That is adventure total.
Come many clean clothes have you got left?
I borrowed these pants from people here at the falls, and this is my only shirt that I've got clean. This is almost not washed, drenched in rain, water, and I know you're going to bleep this out, but also we're battling with bird shit for the place. I don't know what's happening. We're going to try our best to get clean.
I can breathe you in, hold you in. And now I know you've always been here. Out of your head, out of my head, I said.
The dip,
Yeah?
and one of these arms bent. I went for a bottom out. But it wasn't, I wasn't even going fast. I mean, maybe it's been damaged prior or something, I don't know. Sharp, hè?
Ja, jy kan ry nou.
Jy dink nie ons moet hom bietjie daar druk nie, daarso. Jy het hom hier gedruk maar of jy kom nie daarby nie. Jy voel jy het hom hier so gedruk maar. Of wat dink jy?
Ja, nog bietjie drukkie so wat.
Ja, hy is nog steeds gebuig, né?
Net bietjie so.
Wat dink jy? Kies maar jy my chart my tire, hè?
Ja.
Gaan jy kan bykom daar of nie?
Ek jou nie eens gesien nie, ek gaan vir u verby.
Yeah, as well. If you guys hadn't have waved us down, we would have gone.
Nee, dit gaan nie werk nie, né?
So our trip's at an end. We've had some ups and downs. How are you guys feeling?
Bom, bom, bom.
Was it worth it?
It was
Yeah,
fun,
it was
it was
worth
great. Yeah, it was nice,
Would you do it again?
definitely.
What would you do differently?
Change
Not
the
drown
bike.
my bike.
Go with the GS 650.
Yeah, take a creepy crawly pipe this time. Or not ride through water, full stop.
You could have bumped in your tank there.
I know,
When did you fall?
yeah.
Yo.
Preferably not fall on a bridge either.
The trip down here was quite cool. The bike is still handling good. We're very excited that we made it safely. And we went for a nice little sundowner sand ride. And I stayed up for longer than 30 seconds, which was quite an achievement.
Again, the highlight of my trip is that my bike's more fuel efficient than Dirk's. Yeah.
It's because your bike is water cooled.
What did you find is the most useless thing that you brought with?
Oh,
Useless.
My long johns and my second skin. That was completely useless in the summer in northern Namibia.
So warm clothes, not needed.
I didn't bring anything useless with.
You used all your stuff.
I used everything excepting my sleeping bag, which I left behind, but I was sorry for that one night in Pollenbach, so not again.
So let's reverse it and let's say if there was one thing you could bring with that you left behind at home, what would it be?
A chair.
You want a chair?
I want a chair.
No, I have to agree. The chair, that luxury item, I think I'm going to get one.
It's worth getting stuck in the sand over.
I think the most useless item that I brought with was my coffee plunger, which I left in South River. If I could bring something with that I didn't bring from the start, it would probably be...
Another strap.
Yeah. No, it would probably be... I would say it'd probably be baby wipes. They come in handy when you're stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Baby wipes have multiple applications as well.
Exactly. What do you use it for when you're in the tent, Jared?
Dus wat sal jy graag wil onthou volgende keer wat jy wat
Yes, that
Hierdie
plug spanner was a winner.
Hierdie ouetjies was flipping useful, man. Hulle was mean machines. Daai skerpioens kon nie daar deur kom nie. That's Olivia bring.
You want to put that to the test?
Those straps are useful. Rock straps. Those straps. And those straps you brought were awesome. That was a really good idea.
Which straps that?
The ones that were washing
continuous
lines, bike towing and...
Ek moet sê iets wat vir my nogal 'n wenner was hierdie goo gel.
That peanut butter you
Ja.
rubbish.
Ek het hier in Soutrivier geëet en toe is ek sommer so Mario se bike weer deur die rivier. Dit is ongelooflik hoeveel energie daar in jou binne 10 minute gee.
Stuff. I will bring 3 times more rehydrate, and I would leave
That was
all the other stuff in my toiletry bag at home.
I bought like
Fill it
400
up.
rands rehydrate for nothing.
Yeah.
Sitting in my bag. We never did on sales.
Yes. I think we bought and we didn't know that we're gonna actually need it was our water packs. Without that water packs, we would have been...
You mean those MSR bladders?
MSR bladders, yeah.
Ek dink 10 liter is baie, maar 10 minimum. I never take photos, and that's why I never bring cameras, because when I do, I don't take photos. But I always regret going home that some things are not. You don't have
Documented.
Yeah, not documented, but you just don't have the memories fade away after a few months, and then
Like it never happened.
yeah.
My highlight was when we came back from the Ruacana side, from Sesfontein, and we just drove through that wild. It was incredible. Giraffes, we saw about 6, 7, 8 giraffes. We saw zebra, springbok. I mean, it felt like this Lion King movie. I heard that theme song as we were driving through, and it was just incredible. The sun was setting and the animals were glowing. It was just, I think that was just the most awesome view I've seen in my life. It was quite good, quite excellent.
Iets wat ons op hierdie trip ook gedoen het, wat ek eintlik nog nooit voorheen gedoen het nie, is om 2 langs mekaar te ry. En dit is nogal, dit verander die experience, jy het 'n bietjie meer van die experience saam met jou buddies, waarmee jy saam ry. Altyd net so half op sy eie 5 minute uit mekaar ry dat die stof uit probeer.
Maar dis Mr. Sunshine Yellow. Ek dink ek het dit begin. Ek kan nie so alleen ry nie.
You're lonely, Maurice.
Dit was lekker geweest. Dirk het my lekker geleer om te power slide. Wat
En 'n ander highlight vir my is dat ek van laas jaar eintlik ook onthou is dat mense is ongelooflik vriendelik. Maak nie saak by wie jy kom, behalwe vir die een Duitser in die campsite. Dis almal nice met jou. Jy kan met almal gesels, almal help jou, almal probeer jou hier tuis laat voel.
Ja, dit was excellent.
So our trip back home is not without incident. We're just about running out of fuel. Computer's telling us we have 60 k's left to go. We're in reserve. And Van Reinsdorp is about 50 odd k's away.
We'll see how accurate electronics are really are.
You guys feel like pushing?
Oh, why did you take some pictures? Oh, like between the time I'm falling and between the time I'm trying to survive. When do you want me to take pictures?